Every small town has a road people stop driving at night. In Cedar Hollow, that road is Route 9. Locals call it the mile marker because that's where she stands. A girl in a white dress, long dark hair, bare feet on the gravel shoulder. She doesn't wave, she doesn't speak, she just watches the headlights come. 7 drivers have hit something on that stretch of road in the last decade. 6 of them swore it was a girl. Only 1 of them lived to tell anyone what happened after. His name was Caleb Reyes, 24, bartender. New to Cedar Hollow, he didn't believe in ghosts. He believed in rent, bad tippers, and Friday night football. Which is why, when his co-workers dared him to drive Route 9 at midnight, he laughed and grabbed his keys. Free shift covers for a month, said Marisol, arms crossed, smirking like she already knew how this would end. If you actually see her, there's no her, Caleb said. That's what they all say. The road was narrower than he expected. Trees leaning in from both sides like they were listening. His headlights cut a tunnel through the dark. Mile marker 6, mile marker 8. Then his phone buzzed in the cup holder. No signal out here, no bars, no reason for a notification. He glanced down anyway. 1 unread message, no contact name, just a number he didn't recognize. You're going too fast to see me properly. Caleb's foot eased off the gas before his brain caught up with his body. And that's when he saw her. She stood exactly where the story said she'd stand. Mile marker 9, white dress, bare feet, dark hair hanging loose over her shoulders. And she was beautiful, unsettlingly so. The kind of beautiful that made you forget to be afraid for 1 full second before the fear caught up. Caleb slammed the brakes. The car skidded, fishtailed, stopped a foot short of her. She hadn't flinched. He sat there, chest heaving, hands locked on the wheel. She tilted her head, smiled, slow, like she was testing the shape of it. You stopped, she said. Her voice was soft, almost amused. Nobody stops anymore. Caleb's mouth was dry. Who? What are you? Get out of the car, she said. I'm tired of talking through glass. Every instinct in him screamed, drive. He opened the door instead. Up close, she was even more striking. Sharp cheekbones, eyes so dark they swallowed the headlights. But her dress was bone dry, despite the rain that had fallen an hour earlier, and her bare feet made no sound on the gravel. Walk with me, she said, already moving toward the tree line. I don't even know your name. Lena, she said, without turning. I used to live here. Before. Before what? She didn't answer. The trees swallowed the road behind them fast. Too fast, like the path was folding shut as they walked. Caleb's phone buzzed again. Still no signal. Still that same number. Don't look back. You won't like what's following. He looked back anyway. The road was gone. They came out into a clearing Caleb was certain hadn't existed 5 minutes ago. A ring of old sun-bleached headstones, half swallowed by moss. No names, no dates, just smooth stone, worn blank by decades of rain. Lena stopped at the center. This is where they buried us, she said. 6 of us, all taken on the same road, different years. Buried you, Caleb repeated. You're dead. She said it plainly, almost gently, like she was breaking it to him kindly. For 60 years. Caleb stumbled back a step. Then, how are you standing right in front of me? Lena's smile widened. Too wide, just for a flicker of a second. before snapping back to something soft and sad. Because some of us don't stay buried, she said. Some of us just get lonely. A second figure stepped out from behind a headstone, then a third, then a fourth. All women, all in pale, dated dresses from decades Caleb didn't recognize, all watching him with the same hungry stillness. They were drivers too, Lena said quietly. Like you. They stopped. Caleb ran. Branches tore at his arms. Roots grabbed at his ankles like the forest itself wanted him face down in the dirt. Behind him, no footsteps. No sound at all, which was worse. Just a sense of something closing the distance without ever touching the ground. He burst out of the tree line straight into the road. Somehow, impossibly, the road and his car sat exactly where he'd left it, engine still running, headlights still on. He didn't stop to question it. He dove in, slammed the door, threw it into reverse. In the rearview mirror, Lena, standing at the edge of the trees, not chasing, just watching. Behind her, the other women faded back into the dark, one by one, like candles being pinched out. Lena raised a hand, not a wave, something closer to a promise. Caleb floored it and didn't look back again. He told Marisol everything the next morning. She didn't laugh. She just went pale and said, Caleb, nobody's driven that road and come back to talk about it. Not in 10 years. Word got around town fast. The sheriff drove out to mile marker 9. No headstones, no clearing, just trees, same as always. Caleb quit the bar, left Cedar Hollow within the month. He told himself it was over. It wasn't. 3 months later, in a city 400 miles from Cedar Hollow, Caleb's phone buzzed at 12:09 a.m. No contact name, the same unknown number. One new message. I told you. Some of us get lonely. Attached, a photo. A girl in a white dress standing on a road he didn't recognize, smiling directly at the camera. Behind her, barely visible in the dark, his own reflection in a puddle on the asphalt, though he was alone in his apartment when the message arrived. If you ever find yourself driving an empty road late at night, and you see someone standing on the shoulder who shouldn't be there, don't slow down, don't roll down the window, and whatever you do, don't stop the car.